Hello everyone, my name is Dylan Thegg. I am the Director of Field Service for the Middle Tennessee Council, and I want to start by saying thank you so much for the time that you all have put in to be able to provide a great scouting program during a really challenging time. I know that there's been a lot of learning, and I can't say thank you enough for what you're putting in, because our program is uniquely suited to be able to operate both remotely and in person. And I know that the youth in your program are enjoying being able to see their friends and interact with their friends, whether through a computer or in person. So thank you so much for that. What we are wanting to do is right now work together with you all to make sure that your program is in place for the fall. I know a lot of groups have already done that, but there are still some that are working through that. And hopefully your district executive has already contacted you, and if not, they'll be contacting you soon. Or if you would like, you can reach out to me directly. Again, my name is Dylan Thegg, and my contact information is on the council website, so feel free to go there to mtcbsa.org and contact me directly with any questions or concerns that you need to get your program in order. And one of the things that we are looking at and talking about is requesting is that you've got 6 months of program in place, and that overall you know where you're going to be meeting and how you're going to be meeting. And those are the really key elements that we want to work with you on before we get that Roundup process started, before we plug new families into your unit. So there's a plan in place. Once that plan is in place, we will then get into that Roundup process. And step one with that is our school talk and setting up that school talk. What I would request is that you work through your district executive and have him or her as the individual that is communicating with those principals directly, but also working in tandem with you. What we are going to do in terms of our plan for school talks is, first, the best options that we have, top three, are an in-person talk, if the school allows that, then an in-person video talk, if the school won't allow us to go room to room or in some type of fashion like that. And then if both those options aren't available, then we will have a pre-recorded video that we'll be able to deliver to the school for them to play for the youth to promote our sign-up night. The way that we're going to communicate our sign-up night is through our flyer, just like normal. And on that flyer, it's going to look very similar, but at the bottom, it's going to focus our parents, our interested parents, into going to a Zoom link. The vast majority of our sign-ups, we are fairly sure, are going to be through Zoom, so we're ready for that. On the flyer, it's going to have just some critical information, when the sign-up night is going to be, your particular contact information, and your district executive's contact information. Also on the flyer, just like normal, we'll have our fee included. But at the bottom of the flyer, the new element will be that we are going to drive families to our council website for a particular URL. It's mtcbsa.org/Cubs. At that URL, they will be able to click on their individual school, which will take them to their registration for that elementary school. Additionally, we're going to have a QR code on each of the flyers that if they feel comfortable with QR codes, they can hover over and then register for that Zoom meeting on their cell phone, which will be a nice option. So that's the overall plan for the school talk. The sign-up night is step one, making sure that we have all of the logistics taken care of on the front end. And our district executive will take care of that for you, and we'll be working very closely with you. But the overall flow of the meeting will be very similar to what, if you were involved in the campaign previously, you would have experienced in person. The first 15 minutes will be general information about how scouting is organized, the overall information that the families need on how to accomplish it, and then the specifics of your pack. Then the next 15 minutes will be on how they fill the application out on Be a Scout. That's going to be really important because that's a whole new world for all of us, but we will be driving them through the application process on Be a Scout. What we're going to do is have a video for you That's a tutorial to show how to do that if you're unfamiliar with it. It's going to be located on our council website, and we'll be able to share that shortly. But then the last 30 minutes of the meeting are really important. It's going to be Zoom breakouts by grade where we form the dens and we recruit the adults that are willing to help out in that den. That is the most critical element of that particular sign-up night, because, as you all know, the development of a den is critical to the fact that we have volunteers committed to doing it. So as you can see, 30 minutes of that meeting is going to be focused on that. We really need your help in regards to those meetings to have additional volunteers ready to even jump into those Zoom rooms and help recruit those adults. So you'll be working together with your district executive on that and getting all that logistics taken care of on the front end. But that's the overall structure of our sign-up night. Again, it's going to be, as a general element, very similar to what we've done previously. It's just not, for the most part, going to be in person. So I just want to say again how much I appreciate everything that you all do, the time and dedication that you're putting in working through this challenging time with us. And any input that you have, I want to be able to know about it. And I definitely share that. Communicate with your executives, communicate directly with me on any thoughts that you have. Additionally, though, in terms of marketing, all of our marketing supplies is already available. We have our yard signs, posters, stickers, flyers, all of the items that we'll be using. And the great thing is all of it focuses any traffic, any interested parents and families back to our website. So thank you again for everything that you're doing. And please, if you have any questions or you have any concerns about the overall plan, then communicate to me directly. And thank you. Looking forward to a great fall recruitment campaign.